It's The Local Show on News Radio 570 WSYR, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to The Local Show. It's the 2022 Fall Edition. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. On The Local Show, we have conversations about local business with business owners, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, civic organizations, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We talk about how they got into business, why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. You'll hear all about their successes, challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We are broadcasting from the Zoe Advertising Studios, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. We say a hearty, healthy, happy fall morning to Steve Roberts. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Tom? Did you miss Tom?
Oh, did I miss you?
You must. How did you do it?
Well, I had a picture of you on my phone.
Okay, that makes sense.
And, I keep it just like a pet right next to me.
That is awesome. Did Kelly have to, snuggle with you because you were so sad that I was away?
No, 30 years we don't snuggle.
That's too bad. I feel bad for you.
I know. We tried. So we decided we're going to snuggle with other people and just kind of by proxy,
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
That's not good.
I guess it doesn't work.
No, we rode out the hurricane down there.
Yes.
In Myrtle Beach.
Steve, yes.
Myrtle Beach. It wasn't bad. They weren't saying run and hide. It was Myrtle Beach.
Well, we were you like that stuff. You're a thrill seeker. Let's face it. You like thrills.
I enjoy thunderstorms. Yeah. Right, as long as I'm not in a helicopter or something, I'm good. I enjoy that. So no, it was. We watched it. You would think the city would bring the chairs in from the beach, the ones they rent.
Right.
No. They left them all there. The trucks went by. They picked up things. They go, those are going to get washed. Sure enough, we watched them get in, get washed out. And
why wouldn't they pick? They pick those up on a normal day.
Tax dollars will pay for them, Tom. I think it was a plan. I'm like, you know what? These chairs are getting old. Let's leave them there and let this. And they washed right out. And there were some chairs, lawn chairs, in the pool from the wind and stuff. But it was not even. It was fun to watch. But it wasn't bad. Nobody was, in our area.
You were lucky. They said it was going to hit Myrtle Beach, but it kind of went around Myrtle Beach and hit Savannah more up in Georgia.
Yeah, it was really windy. It was like, when you have a bad thunderstorm?
Yeah.
It was that kind of windy. But we did lose power most of Friday. So we had, I did the dad thing. We had some snacks and some food, and it was fine. And internet worked, thank goodness, because
Myrtle Beach, the Walmart of vacation spots.
There was Walmart. Okay, that's true.
The last time I went, that's what I said.
No, we went to a Legends show where they have old.
I saw you sent me clips of that.
Yeah,
that was
so they
cool.
had the Blues Brothers, and Elvis was there, so he's fine. Just everything.
Right, of course. Very good. All right. Well, look, we've got a great show for you. Steve is back, so you never know what you're going to get. It's like a big box of chocolates, so stick around for that. Elaina Hajduk is a volunteer at R2R CNY Response, Road to Recovery, CNY.com. We're going to talk with her. She's up first, and then John Pratt stops by. He's the managing director of Aquatic World, and then Neil Carr, vice president of Prime Heating and Air. Sheila Ostrom stops by, owner of Senior Home Care and Alzheimer's Solutions, and Jim Deakins, owner of Crossroads Auctions. Natasha Schmidt is the co-owner of Rubberstone, New York. She will have a conversation with us. We're going to talk with Mary Thompson. She's the executive director of the home builders and remodelers of CNY, and they got the big parade of homes just around the corner. We'll talk about that. And then Dr. Warren Hilton. He's the president, the new one, over at Onondaga Community College, and we'll talk to him why I don't have my paper yet. So we'll give him the scoop, right?
There we go.
Right now, it's our pleasure to welcome Elaina Hajduk to the show and say hello. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Very good. Very good. So, Elaina, you are a volunteer at R2R CNY Response, and that stands for Road to Recovery CNY, right?
That's correct. Road to Recovery CNY, and that's how you can find us also on the web.
Excellent. And it is a .com, right? Not a .org
It's
or
a
anything?
.com.
Okay,
That's correct.
Great. And give us your background. Where are you from? And are you a Syracuse native?
I'm a native of New York. I was born in Rochester, raised in Canandaigua, and traveled around the world. I was in the military. With my husband and I traveled.
Wow.
And we lived in Europe for a little while, lived in Texas, Alabama.
Did you meet in the military?
We met at West Point. We were on our second year at West Point. We met
gosh.
and we dated for 3 years while we were cadets. And
Another real smart person on the show.
Yeah, I drove by West Point once.
Did you?
And if you're on the train, you follow the Hudson, you can look over, you can see it.
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, we were just talking. Dave Knapp went to West Point as well.
Class 85, and I'm 86.
Look at that. You know Dave and everything.
Sure
That's
do, yep.
that's wonderful. Now, what kind of grade point average do you have to get in there?
Well, obviously, it's stressful as far as academically. It's kind of more like a well-rounded person. You have to be able to achieve the academics, where most colleges you'll have to get a waiver to get over 18 credits. I remember my first semester at West Point, we were taking 21 credits.
Wow.
Well balanced. That eliminates you and I, Tom.
Yeah.
We're out.
Good.
Play
golly.
sports, you have to be physically fit. There's a leadership component.
Strike number 2, Tom.
You're something else. That's wonderful that you were able to do that. Well, thank you for your service. And then you served, of course, in the military.
After graduating from West Point, we were commissioned as a lieutenant in the Army, and I went to Alabama. I was branched aviation, and I went through flight school in Alabama, and then my husband and I went to Germany and lived there for 3 years.
Jeez, look at
So
that.
it was fun. I got to be a platoon leader. That was the first job out of West Point after flight school, and
Yeah.
it's probably it was great.
And now your full-time job is?
I'm a school teacher at Fayetteville Manlius High
I
School.
wouldn't want to mess with you. Can you imagine that? What do you teach?
I teach high school math.
Oh, that's my worst
Tom,
subject. Oh,
Tom,
my
strike
gosh.
number 3. Tom and Steve are toast.
Yeah, we're terrible at the complex math, at least. But that's wonderful. I mean, the kids got to have some serious respect for you. I mean,
I pride myself in making connections. Being a teacher is like being a leader in the military, because when I was 22 years old, I had my own platoon. And
Wow.
people in my platoon varied in age. A lot of them were older than me because they were warrant officers, but it's about leadership and making connections, and I pride myself in making
Well,
connections.
fast forward to Road to Recovery. Tell us about that.
Road to Recovery CNY is an organization, a local organization that seeks to find people in the central New York area addicted to opioids. And we fund them, we give them scholarships to go to long-term recovery through a 12-step process. So we pay for the scholarship. It's 100% volunteer, 100% donation-based organization. It costs about $23,000 to send one person to a good long-term.
What is long-term care? Like is that like a month or a year, or what is?
3 months inpatient and 3 months in a sober living. And then when people that go through our scholarship program, the programs vary where we send them. There were some in Georgia. There was several in Texas where we send them, really well-renowned programs, 12-step approach. The people agree to stay there an additional 6 months, because while they're in recovery, they make bonds with the recovery community, and being in the local area to strengthen their resolve and to strengthen their path forward, they stay another 6 months.
So quickly, so what I think I hear you saying is, going to a local thing might work, but a lot of folks need something away from their circles, away from their sources and things, and that's more successful. Am I filling the blanks inappropriately, or is that fair?
That's exactly correct. Everybody is unique in their journey for recovery, and we focus a lot on opioids, which leads to other addictions, and that is a very powerful addiction. And so we've found that people that go through a 30-day program, they may be successful, but the people that apply to Road to Recovery have generally been through several recoveries and have not found success.
Right.
And by removing them from this area and getting them to a program that really stretches beyond that 30 days, that really delves deep into the issues in their lives, that helps them.
So if somebody's listening, they could find more information on the Road to Recovery, CNY.com.
That's
And this this is for someone that maybe has a problem or a friend of somebody has a problem, or if they want to donate to it, they can find that there, right?
Yes, this is September is National Recovery Month. We started our big fundraiser for the year on September 28th, and it runs through October 12th.
Great.
And so somebody seeking help can go on the website, roadtorecoverycny.com, and apply for help, and we will contact them within 24 hours. And our fundraiser is a big one because, like I said, $23,000 to send one person, and this is where they would apply to donate to this organization.
Great.
Excellent. Sounds great. Well, Elaina Hajduk, thank you for all you do and all you've done, because you've done quite a bit. Volunteer at R2R CNY, and that's Road to Recovery, Road and then the number 2, recoverycny.com. Go to it today, folks. Thank you. And you have a great rest of the day, okay?
Thank you very much, and you too.
Excellent. Coming up next, we're going to talk with John Pratt. He's the managing director of Aquatic World. Get your dive on right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.